Hello, I'm Casual K for Beat Stockpile. Today I'm going to show you how to make a Lo-Fi beat in FL Studio 21. And Lo-Fi is actually really simple. It's Lo-Fi stands for low fidelity, and it's just a simplified hip hop beat basically. So we're going to start off with Beatmaker Cozy for the drums. And they have a Moonlight kit here we're going to use. Oops. Now everything is on the master channel except the kit, which is on the individual channel. Oh, I'm gonna say this. If you happen to see this video, I doubt it, but down here when you have your velocity, decay, pitch, and filter, I would love to have a pan also, because I might want to pan my hi-hat or something. And right now, the only way to do that would be to put it on an individual channel, put it onto the mixer, and then pan it. But then you lose all the effects of the Beatmaker Cozy Master section here. So if you could add a pan down here, I would really appreciate that. All right, so let's just get right into it. Now I have Beatmaker Cozy for the drums. I have Electric Keys by Karani Sound for the chords. The Mini Grand by Air Technology. We're going to use that for the melody. I might use the electric keys for the melody, but I'm not sure yet. And then we have a bass by Flex. Let's face it. And we have vibraphones also by Flex. And that's what I call my band. I start all my songs off with a band. So up here under presets, we go to the user folder. I have a ton of presets here, all different styles of music I like to make. And the setting up a preset, first of all, what it does is I load in all my effects on the master, all my EQs and everything. A little template here on the playlist, and of course what I said before, the band. So it just gives you a good starting point. So I can just jump right in here and start putting my drums in, and we're going to get started right now. Okay, we're looking for C3. There we go. Make this a little larger so I can see it. And like I said, this is going to be just used like a hip-hop type pattern for the drums. Maybe that. Now if you look here, now my pattern 1 is done. All I do is I'm going to copy this same pattern and put it in pattern 2. I hate this. When I click on this a long time ago, or back on the previous version of FL Studio, the playlist would open. Now the channel rack opens for some reason. I don't like that. So I'm going to just drop that in there. So now I have 2 patterns, but I'm going to alter this one. Now also, let me say this. Now when I click it now, once there's data inside the pattern, it will open up to the playlist, but I want it always open up to on the playlist. All right, so now we're gonna just change this tiny bit here. That's all it is. So you have 4 bars already mapped out for you. Wow, nice and simple. Now you can come in here, we're gonna throw our chords in. And the chords, I said we're gonna use the Electric Keys by Karani Sound. And let's just, okay, Gentle Touches. That's a nice preset. Maybe F minor 7, B flat minor 7, C minor 7, and maybe back to F minor 7. Something like that. All right, let's go ahead and play that in. I messed that up right there. I messed that up. Hold on. Let's try that again. so now we have that. Thinking about changing that last chord instead of having the same chord there, but we'll see. Let's throw a melody in here, and we're gonna use. I just need to listen. All right, I think I can come up with something with that. Alrighty. Make sure we have melody highlighted. Make sure we have our right instrument. And we just need to come up with a melody. That's a little basic, but we're gonna record again on the pattern number 2. It's a little loud. Let's take a look at this. All right, put this on old also. Take some of the top off of this. Wait a minute. That's fine. I'm actually going to copy that over to this pad number 2 also. I mean number 12. Okay, so that's fine there. So now we need to come up with a bass line. Go back over here, put this on bass. Take a listen again. Okay, So we're going to come up with a bass line here. Turn that down a little bit. Try to bring it up a little bit into the mids. Just want that bass to sit in the back. And then we can put the vibraphones up high, up top. Alright, so let's record melody with the vibraphones. Put it on that bass, but we can change that up real fast. All right, I want the vibes to go left, right, left, right. So what we're going to do is just automate the this pan knob on the mixer. Some people say don't do it this way. There's another way to do it, but for right now, I'll show you this way. It's the easiest. You could add, no, I'll just show you the easy way. Just go ahead and right click on this, copy the value, create animation. And I like to move it directly on top. As long as this is highlighted over here, you're working with your animation clip, or yes, you're working with the animation clip. This is active here, so I'm going to, about right here, I'm going to pan this up to about 60%. And then here we're going to put the default, which was the 31. And then here we're going to go 60 again. Oops. I don't want that. I just want to put this up around 60. 61 is fine. This should be 31. And what we're going to do is just have this pan left to right a little bit. Might have to record another pattern for the vibes, because it becomes, it's a little monotonous. We'll just leave it there for right now. Now let's say if this was my beat, right? I would take this out, make this unique, and we're gonna take the kick out. You know what? We're going to take the snare out also. You know what? You know what's funny? I don't have any hi-hats. I didn't even realize that. All right, so let's put some hi-hats in here. Yeah, this is strange. I didn't even notice. Oops, let's just come up with a little hi-hat pattern. Something like that. A little too prominent. Turn it down some more. Okay, that's not bad. All right, so now we need to put the snare here on this pattern. See, I'm so used to clicking this and the piano roll opened up. This stupid channel rack opened up is actually slowing me down. This just throws me off. So we're gonna start there. Why didn't this play? Why is that not playing? Okay. What in the world? What is going on here? that's not bad there. And for the outro, you pretty much can reverse the intro. We're keeping this really simple, real short song here. I might want to have the bass in there too. That sounds fine. Alright, so at this point, I would add some effects like this, what's this called? Finisher not micro, Finisher Retro. I pulled up the wrong one. I'm gonna go ahead and close that down and replace it. I want to use Finisher Retro. And add this vinyl history. A little bit of color. You hear that crackle? That's that finisher. Might be too much. I think that the hi-hats are too loud, so what we're gonna do is go in here, and I'm using this one here. We're gonna just turn it down some. They still stand out a little too much. See what I'm gonna do now. Let's go in here to my drum mix since I have I'm going to add a different EQ and cut out a little bit of the highs. Okay, so say if that was your song there, and now what I do on my pre-master, I turn off this limiter. Here we go, right here. I'm gonna turn off this limiter here, and I'm gonna turn off the Maximus, and now the sound's gonna be much lower. Okay, now what I need to do now, I'm going to bring up everything. I'm going to go back to the master, and I'm going to actually start to put some life into the song. Now, normally I would export this as a WAV file and then work with the master, just with a plain FL Studio empty template from empty, and just have the WAV file. But for this video, I'll just do everything right here on the master in the mix. All right, so we're going to start messing with the low end a little bit. And for this part, I want everything to be playing while I'm doing this. right around there, about 250. Spread it out a little bit. And we're going to EQ that. Now I'm doing this to minus 14 because that's the loudness for YouTube. So I'll put that on minus 14. Now I need a compressor. And I'll use let's use, where's my, right here, supercharger. And at this point I need to take a look at that spectrum analyzer. Minus 18, so I can push this a little harder, but I'm not gonna push it with the compressor here. I'm gonna actually use loud max limiter. The reason I'm gonna use this is because it has what's called ISP, intersampling polling, and this will actually stop your song from clipping. It'll actually act as a brick wall limiter. So I can bring the life into it right there. And I'm aiming for around 14. See how almost nothing up here in the highs. I might turn the, you know what? Let me actually turn the bass down a little bit. This is far from peaking, so if I wanted to, I could actually push this higher. I could go back into my supercharger here, and actually what I would do, I'm gonna just turn this down about 1.5 dBs, and then push up the limiter. Will be exported as a WAV file. Oops, I forgot to do something. You want to make sure you control your own fade in and fade out. So we're going to copy this value, create automation, and here at the end, I'm going to just fade it out starting here. Let's do a bubble. And over here in the beginning, just tiny bit up. Okay, so that'll, we have the automation here, so that'll fade out. It'll fade in and fade out, and Now we're going to export it. It's just 24 bars. I have a lot of plugins on here, so the project file is not going to be tiny, but it's not too big. 23 megabytes. 1 minute and 9 seconds. All right, so let's just take a listen. Okay, I see something wrong, or hear something wrong, I guess I should say. The vibes should probably be panned to the right and not to the left. That's right, I have it. Forgot I had the automation going back and forth. It's not bad overall, but that's my process of making songs. Now, of course, if this was a real project, I would extend this out further, make it about 3 minutes and 30 seconds. And if I had vocals, I would play my melody to the vocals. I would play the chords to the vocals and all that. But that's basically my songwriting process. I'm Casual K for Beat Stop. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. If you like the video, please click me a like. And if you would like to subscribe to hear more videos of this type, just hit the subscribe button. Peace out.